9 West Coast, 10 to 12 on the East, girl, you better tune into it. And boy, I try to tell you this the new big movement. Sit down and catch a vibe, cause these folk foolish. That's what you can bank on, to the bank on. Plus the more mob and the rewatch gang strong. You are not tuned in to Zooming with the zoomies. I'm at Zooming with the homies on, man.
Hey, Tom.
Yo, what up? Welcome back to another episode of Zooming with the Homies. Thank y'all for pulling up on this beautiful, Sunday. I think I'm tired. It feel like it's already the holiday season. Things are all over the place. I got to clean up my office. Look at that. The closet door open. The closet door ain't never open. Jack is just hanging out all haphazardly. It's a lot going on, man, but I didn't get a chance to comb my beard, so I feel the type of way. But we here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's already here. Lexus Pike, Coco Puff, Adrian Thorpe, Some Fly Kid, Crazy Highness, the real comedian Willie C. What's up, fam? We got to get you on here, Willie. Javon supposed to be on here today, man. So we got to get you on here as well. Shout out to my St. Louis brothers in arms that's out there telling these jokes and making it happen. And ToHere's tongue is here today. I haven't seen ToHere's tongue in a while. I just saw somebody mention it. ToHere's tongue is here. Hey, long time no see, ToHere's tongue. Welcome back. Thank y'all so much for pulling into it. We got a fire lineup for you guys today. Willie, you still got my phone number, bro. Text me real quick, and I'll send you the link right now. You can pull up today because Javon's going to be on today. Corey Wilkins, Betsy B. Boop. What's going on with you, Sarita? Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. It's holiday season's here, man. I don't know if y'all doing some shopping. I ain't doing no shopping this year. I think this is going to be one of them years where we really enjoy the meaning of Christmas because I don't see myself doing no shopping. I don't really need anything. The family doesn't need anything. I know Christmas. Fans always talking about Christmas and your birthdays are not about what you need. It's about what you want. We don't really want nothing. We chilling right now. We just want to get bills paid. So we trying to stack it up right now so we can get to that next crib that we want. You know what I mean? So SCL is all definitely in the building, Nikki. You absolutely right about that. I got a fire show for y'all, and I apologize to my guests because I definitely hit people up last night. Farron usually helps with the booking of Zoom with the homie. Actually, she does it. I say help, but she actually does it. But she had mouth surgery on Thursday. She's still recovering from getting her wisdom teeth taken out. And yeah, man, it's been a thing. It's been a thing. So the kid started her first job on Friday. Was it Friday? Yeah, Friday. We had to go shopping yesterday. You know, just been running all over the place. But we here now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't complaining about nothing. We're grateful for another day. We're grateful that y'all here. The sun is shining. You know what I'm saying? I got a very packed day outside of cleaning of the office. I got 2 more things to film today. So we're gonna still make it happen. With that being said, we're gonna kick off our introduction to some of our guests. I feel like it was something I was supposed to tell y'all right before we went into it. It'll come back to me. I will tell you that I'm doing a Christmas/New Year's party on December 26th. So if you're in LA, you want to pull up to that, let me know. Try to inbox me or something like that, and we'll make that happen. I'm sorry, guys. I got to close this. So it's close. Okay, get this one. Boom. There. Oh! So much better. That was bothering me. It was an eyesore. And I need a haircut. This was my washing condition day, so I don't want to get no shit. Let's see. What we got going on? Okay, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, first guest in the building. He is no stranger to the show. He's no stranger to the internet. He's no stranger to movie theaters. He's no stranger to the G Club now. He's been on numerous podcasts. He's a gamer. Okay, you can see him. You can literally just launch your phone on any app and see a video of him or him being gifted something amazing something unique, something that no one else has right now. He's hosting Mortal Kombat 1 tournaments. He's just an all-around great guy. I'm very honored and lucky to call him a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Welcome back to the show, Mr. Khleo Thomas.
Say here more. How are you, brother?
Hey, man, listen, if I could get my background to look as cool as yours, I'd be all right.
Man, it's more and more is coming, actually. I'm getting ready to add some other artwork up there, man. I'm a big fan of this guy named Paper Frank. He's the guy who did the cover of Gunna's latest album. And I've been following him for quite some time. So he put together this really great piece of Catwoman. So I'm grabbing that before anyone else touches it.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Okay, all right. Hold on, let me see. I think I emailed it. Somebody didn't say that.
I tell you what. See, I upgraded my camera, right?
Mm-hmm. It looks really nice.
I was rocking with the Sony ZV-1. This is the camera I've been streaming with for the last 2.5 years. This is my baby right here.
Yeah.
Now I'm at TwitchCon and I'm over at the Elgato booth and they got this really crazy setup. They got this amazing camera. They got this teleprompter thing on top of the lens. It's beautiful. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, I'm getting all the information on it. So I was like, when I get back to LA, I'm gonna go ahead and cop it. So boom, we get this Sony A6400 in front of me right now.
Right.
And let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I have never looked more ugly in my life. See here, the quality of this freaking camera is too much. This is too real.
All the imperfections?
Dog, I look crazy. I'm like, wait a minute. We going back to the Sony ZV-1.
Nah, man, it's perfect, bro.
We going back.
Perfect.
Way.
Here's the thing, man. I know you do the whole, the mustache and the beard thing don't connect. This is what you do. All right, I'm gonna show game. Just a little mascara right here. A little mascara and help everyone and the beard believe. And once the beard gets the confidence, it might do it on its own.
So here's what I'm
a ginger. My wife has sometimes she's like, let me just see. And she put a little mascara right here and made it darker. And I was like, you're right. I mean, I'm not gonna continue to do it, but for this moment, you're right.
So I'm sending you a link very quickly of when I was Jafar for Halloween a couple years ago. And I need you to look at how the full mascara was put in. I need you to see it. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Oh snap! I'm gonna have to let me see. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Oh, guys, hold on. I think you guys are gonna get a kick out of this too. Hold on. Wait.
Lord. I don't know if you saw the meme that someone tweeted me about me and you.
Here we go, guys. How do we feel about that? How do we feel? Look at the scowl. Oh, look at that.
That's as Jafar as it gets, but we had to put the mascara in to fill out the whole goatee of Jafar, man. We had to go for it.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I feel about it, but you know what? It happened, and we're gonna keep it moving like that. So I can get the next guest in. That was amazing. I appreciate you sharing that. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, this young man is on tour. We met at a comedy show that one of the homies was throwing. It was actually called Herman and the Homies. And just like the energy that he had, man, we did a show in San Diego together. And since then, I've seen him on a couple of commercials. I was like, hey, that's Denny. You know what I'm saying? He's on tour currently right now. Actually, he's in the hotel room, the same way I used to be doing, zooming in the hotel room on the road. But he is here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Mr. Denny Love. What's up, player?
Hey, say, man.
Hey, man, I don't see you for 6 months, and then you popping up in commercials and you're doing world tours. Must be nice.
Did you see that? You seen that?
I saw that commercial.
Boy, I was just trying to keep up with you, man. I'll be seeing you on that Spectrum commercial be running, don't it?
Hey, man, listen, God's still in the business of blessing. That's all I know. You know what I mean? That's all I know. I'm just doing what I can while I'm here, brother.
Hey, during that strike, though, them commercials kept me alive. I can't even lie to you.
Yeah. No, it was a blessing, man. Commercial and road work was definitely a blessing. And as a comic, I feel like that's one of the things we always got in our back pocket. If you're funny and if you can get people out. It's helpful when you can do it. But I mean, that streaming, YouTube, Twitch for Cleo. And I mean, I know it's, but that is definitely a blessing to be able to do that. So shout out to you for getting that going, man.
Amen, brother. Do you think the age of just being a stand-up comic is over? Just only doing stand-up, no social media, no commercials on the side, no, just straight up, I'm a comic. That's it.
If you know what? Hold on. I want to hold that because I'm going to get our next guest in first, our next two guests in first, because I think that would be a great question for them too. But I'm definitely looking forward to giving that one. He didn't switch his there you go. Switch it back there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, no stranger to the show. Amazing comedians current on tour as well right now. He's actually always on tour. And the craziest thing about this brother is anybody you talk to him is always going to have great things to say about him. But the most interesting thing that most people will say is, oh yeah, Lance, he invited me to a church. Oh yeah, Lance, he the reason I go to church. Oh yeah, Lance, he the reason I stopped killing people in my neighborhood and started going to church. Ladies and gentlemen, amazing comedian, outstanding actor, talent all around, director, producer, content creator, and fantastic friend. Please welcome back to the show, Mr. Lance Woods. Bow, 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 bow.
Hey, what up, man? You know what I'm talking about? How y'all feeling? You seen that reveal to here? Hold on. Let me bring it back for him.
I said
what's going on? How y'all feeling?
I said we could have rescheduled. We could have.
Nah, man. Hey, man. Y'all gotta see. Y'all remember when Allen Iverson was getting his hair braided by his mom on the bench?
Yeah.
This ain't nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him, Denny. Let him know. Let him know. ToHere don't watch sports. He don't even know who Allen Iverson is.
That's not true. That's partly true. I don't watch sports, but I do know who Allen Iverson is.
Okay.
I had the shoes. I had Reeboks.
You had some Reeboks?
I did.
Hey, shout out to Miss One. You feel me?
Is that
part of the
okay?
Kingsley crew and the Moore Mob? You feel me? Big supporter.
Okay,
I'm
Miss
out
One.
Richmond, Virginia.
Hey man, get them together, Miss One, because that new growth at the top right here, what I'm seeing right here, it was time, baby.
Yeah,
it was time.
I'm gonna tell you the crazy part to here. I was bald headed when I got to this shop. That's
Okay,
not good.
You know what? I'm done talking to you. If we're not gonna be real with each other, if we just gonna sit up and lie to each other all day, then I
would only lie to my girlfriend. I would never lie to you. Cleo, what up?
What up, Lance? How are you, brother?
How you feeling, baby?
I'm good, man. Blessed. Beautiful Sunday.
And how you
Kicking it with y'all.
Hey, man, you look moisturized.
I had a long night. I had a long night of moisturizing, so it's a great way for you to describe that, man.
All right, Paul.
Wait. No, let's not glaze over that. What is a long night of moisturizing, Cleo? What does that mean?
You said glaze. Yeah, some got glazed. All right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Thanksgiving time, he had a ham.
No, in all reality, I sat up for 2 hours, way past my bedtime, eating another turkey leg from Disneyland and watching Harry Potter movies.
Cleo, you drove out there again?
Yeah, I did again.
Cleo, we gotta have an intervention, bro. This is
Why?
becoming a thing. This is good. Are you at least writing these mouths off?
Yeah,
I'm
used. So that's the thing. When you get there, you record the content, right? So boom, it goes right to the socials, and now boom, right off because you was handling business.
Okay, I just needed to know something.
Which is great. Because as Denny asked a great question before Lance jumped on in regards to, do we think that the just being the stand-up comedian?
Wait! Before you go there, real quick, Cleo, because I got to bring the last guest on, but then I'm gonna let you finish so you can kick it off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this brother coming to the show is one of the funniest comedians I've ever seen. He's from St. Louis. When I started doing comedy, he was somebody I leaned on and asked questions to, and he pointed me in the right direction. It was me,
Cedric the Entertainer.
Arvin, huh?
Cedric the Entertainer.
Me, him, Arvin, Willie C, like 6 other comics. But man, when I tell you he's hilarious, he used to have his own night in the city, class acts or class clowns. Right now, I think he is focused on trying to get his new club in the city and keep comedy going in St. Louis. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my great friends, amazing comedian, outstanding person. Put your hands together. Welcome to the show for the first time, Mr. Jovan Bibbs. What's up, player?
Man, what's up, boy? Hey, look, what Lance said, I wasn't to see what we was doing too.
You are a robot right now. It's breaking up real bad, Javon. What are you on the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Javon, you ain't never looked more old than you do right now. Are you using
St.
your
Louis is in the building, people.
Javon, try to maybe if you're on the computer, try to log in with your phone. Try to close out and then just log in with your phone and see if that works. Because
say it loud. I'm from the loop and I'm proud.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
He was pushing his glasses up too. That's what made it worse.
Listen,
when your Wi-Fi
cut
fucking up
his
and you
hair,
can't see,
he went into ultra daddy mode when he cut his hair, and that right there, the looking into the camera, scratching the head.
I could have sworn. Hold on.
he didn't look a day younger than 126 years old.
Man, it's tough. Okay, Cleo, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you get into it, and then if Javon comes back, I'll bring him up to speed. But I definitely want to get this going on.
Yeah, Denny asked a great question in regards to that. That is as far as only being one thing. You know, being a stand-up comedian is something I have. Hey, he's back. Beautiful. It worked for him.
Is it better now? I'm saying
much better. Close your laptop though. Close your laptop so you don't get the feedback from watching it and being.
I better be close.
Mute it. Mute your laptop and just talk to us on your phone.
The main reason it's better is because it couldn't get worse.
I love it.
I'm sorry,
Yo,
I'm done interrupting.
Bro. I just think it's there. I think you have to be you gotta have multi-layers to everything now. So that is a great question that Denny asked as far as like only being a stand-up comedian. Like no one should just be only this one thing anyway, especially in entertainment now, because the access that you have, the ability to technology,
wait a second.
What's up?
Is your computer still on?
My computer all the way off.
Okay, I'm getting an echo from you. Yeah, it's you because you see you're muted right now, and you know, so you don't hear it no more. Okay, you got some headphones for your phone? Maybe try the headphones and then come back with the headphones. I'm gonna mute you until you get the headphones.
ToHere, is this nigga in jail? What's happening?
No, he hasn't done this before. Usually, Farron sends out an email that has all the instructions. Please be in a quiet place. Have headphones. If you have a wired connection, use that because sometimes StreamYard will completely drop the connection on Wi-Fi. I don't know why it does it, and I honestly don't know why StreamYard doesn't have an app yet. It is beyond me that they don't have their own platform. But
StreamYard has an app.
Since when, Lance?
Since I'm just doing it right now, and they asked me to get the app.
They did not. I made this link with StreamYard off of my phone, and if they had an app, they would have asked me to. You just be lying. You're really good at lying, but you're not great at lying. So you need to keep trying. I'm great at lying.
Can you do me a favor?
No. We're not doing that right now. Cleo, you make a great point. You make a great point. I'm going to speak to that real quick. And I think that unless you're like Arnold Schwarzenegger, where you have a team to do all the other promotions and you can just focus on that, it's no way possible you can just do comedy. Like to be a purist in this day and time, it's unheard of because even back in the day in the 90s and the 80s, you had people out flyering for your show. So somebody was putting out the flyers or handing them out, stuff like that. So the word was marketing was still getting done. You still had to be funny on stage and people would talk about it, but you still had to be funny. But just being funny and not promoting yourself, I don't see that possible. Javon, you ready? You ready, Javon? You gotta unmute yourself because I can't unmute you now. All I can do is you have to hit unmute on your mic. You gotta unmute. Oh no, it's still. We getting that. We getting that. Yeah, Javon.
Well, I could.
It's
I
really
mean,
it's
shit, I
really
could.
hard to do this from an etch a sketch.
All right, Javon, mute your mic. Go to settings, then go audio, and make sure echo cancellation and reduce mic background noise is clicked on. Let's see if that helps.
Or go to log out and then go to bed.
Comics ain't shit when you try to get some shit done.
So I'm saying, does it sound good?
It's still
Right. Like I'm saying, I'll be on in a minute, man.
because where your phone is sitting.
You said what? Bro, literally, my phone is right here in front of me, like if I was on FaceTime or something. So I don't
That
know.
sounds great.
Nah, the echo's back. It's still
Oh,
This sounds
never
better.
mind. False alarm.
No, you still hear it? It's still.
You said this doesn't sound better.
Yeah, it doesn't sound better. It still has.
Okay.
We only don't hear the echo.
Well, I'm gonna mute myself.
No, you don't have any AirPods, not AirPods, but any earbuds or headphones you can use.
Nah, nigga, I'm old. I don't have earbuds. So what I do, I'm gonna log out. Can you hear me? Is it
Yeah,
echoing?
That sounds great. Whatever you're doing right now sounds great.
No, it's only when we talk that we hear the echo on his end.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Okay,
You gave our connection code.
We'll figure it out and we'll get you back on another time.
Damn, ain't that some shit?
I'm gonna send you some earphones. I got something lying around here and I'll just mail it to you.
I'm a log out then, man, because it ain't. I'm saying if I can't.
Okay, that'll work. I'll get you back on.
We're gonna do that. We just.
Yeah, we'll just log y'all. We'll
All right, bro. Peace, y'all.
A pleasure, my brother. Wish it could have been longer. Pause.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, nigga, bro.
Easy.
So look, I didn't know it says StreamYard guest. That's what they just.
Okay, I stand
About
corrected.
time.
You were lying.
About time.
So I don't know if that's just to be. It says join a studio as a guest. So I don't know if
Oh, okay. So they still don't have just a regular platform, but yeah. Lance, what are your thoughts on being just a purist comic and never doing any social media, anything like that?
Oh yeah, you can do that. You just ain't gonna make no money. Do what you want to do. You just ain't gonna make no money. But I think so. So now when you're watching comedy clubs, man, like there was a time when local clubs used to promote comics and they would build up local favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause even you had like people like Bernie Mac never really left Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Like he got big in the Shy and then started doing movies and those things. But now it's like the clubs don't really want to promote you. They just want to be able to put it on the website and the ticket sale. They want you to do all the promotion.
Yeah.
They want you to tweet it. They want you to make videos. They want you to do that.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be hard to not do other things. Like the best examples, the closest things to comics who only do comedy, but they still do radio. They still do podcasts.
Yeah.
So to just think, I can't think of nobody. Who is like making some real money. Like even like Bill Burr was like that for a while. Like it felt like he was only doing stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would see him in like small acting roles.
Yeah.
But then like his podcast became more and more popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got the TV show. I mean the cartoon on
he got the cartoon. He just did the old dad's movie.
Mm-hmm.
Earthquake felt like that for a while.
But he had radio.
Yeah.
Earthquake tried acting. He wasn't good at acting, and so he got the radio show.
Yeah. So yeah, it got to be something.
Even as actors, like people like Cleo, man. Cleo is not just sitting back and waiting for the scripts to come in. He started streaming. He started hosting stuff. He became brand ambassadors. For some reason, he still rocks with Kraft macaroni and cheese. You got to make decisions in life, even if they're detrimental to your reputation in the black community. You got to do what you got to do. Denny, Cleo loves Kraft macaroni and cheese, like loves it.
As a grown man?
As a grown man. Denny, welcome to my side. Welcome to my TED Talk. Here's my thing about it very quickly. There's been way too many different attempts and recipes about how y'all say baked mac and cheese is homemade this, it's homemade that. The recipe that was passed down from your great-great-grandmother, those recipes don't even exist no more. Those kinds of ingredients aren't available to buy no more. So generationally, I feel like our parents' generation is when it was the last golden era of whatever the hell y'all enjoyed for baked mac and cheese.
Okay.
It doesn't
one of your
exist
parents
anymore.
is white.
But what has been consistent all these years? Kraft. And no, Lance, neither of my parents is white. My mother's Moroccan, straight from the continent of Africa. Moroccan.
Really? Okay. Let them know something.
Black. So there ain't no white on this side. And to be quite honest, it was my father's side that ruined this baked mac and cheese journey for me very early on in life. It was my auntie on my dad's side who brought that bullshit to that table.
Tell us more.
Wow. So this is coming from a place of trauma.
There you go.
Don't do that. Don't justify
there
this.
It is.
Denny, don't justify this. Okay,
y'all gotta stop lying to yourselves. Y'all don't enjoy this shit no way.
Everybody has a story, and this is Cleo's. Keep talking, Cleo.
No. That, listen,
because you're not saying that you think Kraft mac and cheese is better than baked homemade. You're not saying that.
Yes, I am.
It's exactly what he's saying.
That's exactly what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying.
Keep talking, my brother in Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck these people and their macaroni ass opinions. You a grown man with 2 black parents. You got the right to determine what you want to put on your plate. Don't let these people listen. Let me tell you something, Cleo. Because I'm sick of it. No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna upset all of the blacks. I don't eat peach cobbler. I don't like banana pudding. I don't eat greens. What other nigga treat I don't like? Chitlins. I wouldn't dare. Pig feet. And I know because y'all know I'm with the vegetarianism and all of that, but I'm talking about before all of that, before the veganism and all of that, I didn't touch none of this stuff. What else? What else y'all be putting in y'all nigga face?
ToHere, are you okay? Because I know this is really affecting you.
First of all,
I was just at Thanksgiving judging my family. I said,
I don't.
Feet. Y'all keep doing this.
I don't eat chitlins either. I don't do pig feet anymore. When it comes to dessert, because I'm not a real big sweets person, I'm very specific. Like I like sweet potato pie, carrot cake, upside down pineapple cake. I don't really need anything.
Have you ever had it right side up?
You say what?
Have you ever had it right side up?
Shut up. You hear me?
Just asking.
You are an emotional terrorist today. You are acting brand new because you're getting your hair done, and I don't.
Watch when it's finished, though. I'm about to slay these bitches. Yes. Tell them, Miss One. Hold on, the camera that way.
I don't have to, like, even this year, I got tired of traditional holiday food a couple years ago. So me and Farron, we started doing our own thing on the holidays. Like we'll do ribs, we'll do meatloaf. This year she made succotash. It was her first time doing that.
Hold on, she sucked your what? Listen, we're trying to keep this a family show. We don't need to talk about all of that, man.
I said corn succotash she made corn succotash is what she made this year. Okay.
What is that?
What is that?
It's a dish. It's a vegetable dish. It's got corn, red peppers, onions, lima beans.
Wait, this entire time up to this point in my life, 34 years of living, you're telling me the word succotash isn't just what the cat from the Looney Tunes says? This is an actual recipe?
It's an actual recipe. What? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Vegetable succotash. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, bro, no way.
Yeah.
So succotash ain't just what the cat say.
No, it's not just what Sylvester said.
Wow.
And neither is pussy. That's what you're gonna tell me next?
What is wrong with you today? Why are you acting like this? You know what? I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is very normal. This is very normal for Lance. This is very on brand for Lance.
So you telling me succotash and pussy is both edible?
You remember when we was talking about comedy and acting? Wasn't that something? Wasn't that something?
Yo, I didn't know. You learn something new every day. Thank you, ToHere, for letting me know.
You see what you did with your Kraft mac and cheese?
Hey, look, ToHere the one that brought the topic to the table. I'm gonna always address it. Denny, this is how it goes, bro.
Hey, listen, our community, bro. He stands strong on that. Stands strong on that. He has never wavered on it. If nothing else, he's consistent. So I respect it. I don't know.
Yo, you gotta grow up. This nigga still drink Danimals. I could tell you drink Danimal yogurt. He's not to be trusted.
Bruh, there is for sure a Lunchable in my refrigerator right now.
See, he just like the little nostalgia food.
You got a real Lunchable, or you got like the adult Lunchable with the hard salami? And
this nigga finna go get a Lunchable. I think he just likes to eat nostalgic food. I don't think
it keeps him young. Cleo said
he got a damn arcade in the back and all these toys. This nigga needs to grow up.
He does. But here's the thing. Listen, Cleo has been acting for 20 years. From Holes to Walking Tall to House, number of commercials. Like, this is how he stays young. I
was mistaken. There's no more Lunchables. I ate them. But I'll tell you what I do have.
Ate them? Like you have multiples?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Tell you what I do have.
Is that another turkey leg?
It is another turkey leg.
Is that from Universal Studios?
This is from Disneyland.
Is that a mini baseball bat?
To Disneyland from LA to go get these turkey legs and then just comes home. He doesn't go in the park for the ride stuff. He literally just goes for the turkey leg.
Wow. Cleo, I don't know you well. I've never met you before, brother, but you got to grow up.
You're talking to somebody with a room full of arcade cabinets.
He just said that.
Every single console you could imagine, every toy you ever had as a kid, and the ones you didn't get, I have. So as far as growing up, for what?
You know what?
For what?
I'm gonna shut up because I like this energy. Honestly, I'd like to come over there and play them games sometime.
I know it would. Look.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. He's like the one friend you had in school where you like, man, I want to go to Cleo house. That nigga got the snacks, the games,
everything.
Yeah. It's hard to believe you ain't got a white parent. It is hard to believe that.
Nah, brother. Straight from the continent of Africa all the way through, baby.
Straight from the continent of Africa.
Everybody think I got a white parent too. I gotta tell them, nah, man, this is you know what I mean? I'm just like this.
Lance, ain't nobody ever. What
you talk? Everybody, every time I'm somewhere, everybody be like, "Hey, where your crack ass parents?" I be like, "I ain't got no white parents, and don't talk about my people like that." Every time, how you know? You ain't never been with me when people ask me about that.
I'm sorry, Cleo. This nigga, yeah.
I mean, Lance do look a little Irish.
You feel me?
Lance do look a little Irish.
I got a PBA right next to me. On the other side of the camera. Is that what it's called, a PBA?
Are you talking about the beer?
That's PBR.
That's not.
Oh, IPA.
Ass Blue Ribbon is number one, and number two, Irish don't drink that. They don't like PBR at all.
What we drink?
What we drink?
Guinness.
What we drink?
Hey, where you at? Where you at, Denny?
I'm in Philly.
Okay, that's why you got the shirt on. You trying to blend in?
Oh no, you already know when you perform in a city, you gotta especially cities like Philly that's aggressive, you gotta let them know, hey, I'm one of y'all. Allen Iverson.
It's from here.
Y'all got a show tonight, Denny? Y'all got another show tonight?
Yeah.
What venue y'all at?
Academy of Music.
Okay. It's the theater, right?
Yeah. Come on now, baby.
Hey, I get it. Listen.
Hey,
here's the thing. Here's a gift and curse about where you at right now, Denny. Because
don't fuck up my life right now.
No. I'm gonna give you the good and the bad. You did clubs early on, right? And now you're in theaters and you're still young in the game. You're going to get spoiled right now. You understand me? The spoiling is happening right now because you do your best to promote, right? You tell people where you're gonna be at, and theaters fill out and they fill up and people buy the merch and stuff like that. If you ever go back on a comedy club tour after theaters, it's going to hurt your soul. Because the theaters, I got a 20% markup on my merch in theaters. All right, if you're in the theater, you got it, right? Yeah. When you go to them clubs, bro, and theaters are y'all doing one nighters or two shows a night?
We do them one nighters usually, but sometimes multiple shows.
Yeah, but for the most part, one nighters. In comedy club, it's 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, possibly 2 on Sunday, but definitely at least 1 on Sunday. You do theaters, it's one big show for the night. The amount of people of three comedy clubs in one night potentially, and you gonna sell triple merch. Niggas. To have to go back to the comedy club is gonna be humbling.
Yeah, and it's nice because it ain't on me. Like all the ticket sales, I'm just open.
And that's another thing.
So I ain't never done a tour where it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why you decided. I don't know why you decided to.
So you can prepare for it, Denny. I want you to prepare. I don't want it to sneak up on you, brother.
I can't just live in this fantasy.
Huh?
Why you want me to just live in this fantasy? I know
you know what, Denny? You know what? Go raw with every chick you meet and do cocaine. Live the fantasy. Ride the white dragon. Have a great time. Now, if you want to deal in a realm of reality, okay, what I'm trying to help you do, prepare for it.
Don't do your cocaine. Don't let you. Every nigga with freckles think he know better than everybody else. Do all the cocaine you want to do. Sick of these bumpy faced niggas acting like because you want to do cocaine, it's a problem. Live your, you don't need no reality.
Listen, let me tell you something. Lance did cocaine for 8 months, just 8 months, and this is how he looks. So you do your cocaine if you want to. You do your cocaine. He's talking like he went vegan and vegetarian by choice. His teeth fell out.
Now they you know what's crazy?
Oh,
they fell out. My teeth called me and asked and they come back home. I didn't know they had phones. They said, "Yo, we saw we was biting your other people." You know what I mean? It ain't really like that how we thought. They thought it was a better mouth out there. You know what I mean? Then they called me and was like,
they thought there was a better mouth out there.
We missed your gums and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Hey, somebody said drop the loctician's contact. She put in that work.
Yeah, drop your contact. You can talk.
Miss One Creative Designs.
Miss One Creative Designs.
Hey, so you can tell she know how to put that work in. Look at her curls. Her curls is popping.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Show you.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can I ask y'all a question?
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask y'all a question? Have y'all had any negative experiences ever opening for somebody else? You know, obviously you ain't got to name nobody, but
man,
as an opener,
he trying to get us to talk about Ari Spears. Listen, man, we're trying to have a good time. Zooming with the homies on a Sunday morning. Ain't nobody finna be here talking about Aries like that. You know what I mean?
Why are you so you? Why are you so you?
What? Nah, I was just saying I don't want to talk about him.
You gotta understand something about Lance, Denny. He's fearless. And he don't care. Lance is the one hanging out the car saying, fuck you to all you niggas outside the club, and all of them niggas got guns, and he don't care that we in the car too. That's Lance, man.
Wow.
Because you should, because I know ToHere got his guns tatted on his back, so I know we're gonna be safe.
Okay, well, see, that was just unnecessary violence. You woke up this morning, you chose violence. You trying to get your life together, get your hair done, but you're just spewing violence to everyone else, and that's unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
Man, I would say this: I have been blessed and fortunate that I have never had an issue with a comedian who I was working with ever in life.
I can say the same.
Everybody who I'm being serious. Everybody who I've worked with has been. I've worked with not overly confident, but extremely confident people. Like I remember when I first started working with Tony Roberts, and I had did my set, then I watched his set, and I was like, yo, there's an act out that I do that it's like it's an act out with a microphone, and it was the joke was different, but the act out was similar. And I said, I'm not gonna do that anymore. He said, nigga, don't you? He said, don't ever not do nothing, because what I'm gonna do. He said, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But you don't know who here. You don't know who here ain't never seen you. You don't know who here. You don't know none of that. So just go do your set. Don't worry about none of that other stuff. I've heard stories of, other comics dealing with comics. They got a list for them, and they say, hey, yo, I don't want you to talk about race, religion, sex, relationships, your life, your family, your family's life, politics. But go be funny. Go do your thing, though.
Crazy.
Damn.
Go have fun, man.
Yeah, I feel the same way. First of all, I buried the hatchet with the Tommy Davidson thing. Okay, let that go. It's
I don't know what you're talking about, by the way.
The people do. They know.
Okay.
It was a couple years I wasn't rocking with Tommy Davidson. I was very vocal about it. I was worse than Lance. What you just saw from Lance, I was fuck this motherfucker. It's on site. All of that shit. I was very vocal about it. Very East St. Louis ish.
Have y'all spoken?
No, I just let it go. I was just carrying around that anger for too long, and I was like, I don't need to let this person live in my head like this.
So you was on the road with Tommy?
No, so
you don't got to get into it, but give me a synopsis.
So this is what happened. I'm opening for the second annual ADD Movie Awards, right? I'm supposed to warm up the crowd. Now, mind you, these people don't know me. I mean, at that time, I might not have even had 100,000 on Instagram. I was just excited to be in the room and excited for this opportunity.
But look at me now. 2 Chainz.
I'm trying to get people to sit down. You know what I'm saying? We're about to get the show started. You know, Bishop Don Juan and Snoop are like at a table right in front of me. And what you gonna do? You gonna tell these niggas to shut the fuck up and sit down? So I'm trying to just settle everybody down. And I had never warmed up a crowd like that. So I just do what I know and I go into material, right? I'm not hosting. If I was hosting, it would have been a different muscle. But just trying to warm up the crowd, getting nowhere, right? And so eventually I abandoned the jokes and I just started talking to the audience and shit like that. And then they wrap me up, right? So I'm backstage. Huh?
So you bombed.
I didn't bomb because they didn't boo, but I didn't get the laughs that I was used to, accustomed to.
Okay. I
go backstage. I'm standing backstage. Snoop is back there because I think Snoop is hosting. Him or the 2 twins that are comedians, 2 guys, the something brothers.
The white boys?
No, the black dudes. The black dudes. They had a cartoon and everything.
Oh yeah, I know with the glasses, the nerdy
glasses.
dudes.
They always wear a hat. Slim guys.
You talking about Sean and Marlon?
No. Anyway, so they're backstage. Snoop was backstage, and Tommy Davidson's backstage. And Tommy Davidson, when I'm standing back there, he comes up. He's like, "Whoa, man, shit, you ate it. You did not do well." And he's like, "I mean, I guess somebody had to eat the bullet to start it off, but it shouldn't have been you." Godly, like he just going off, right? So I was just like, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Right? But I took it personally, right? I took it personally. And so I think I don't know which one happened first. If I saw him on the plane first or we saw him at the airport. So I know me, Kev, Tony, and Josh, we were touring, finishing up a date, and I think we might have been heading to another city or heading home. And Tony Baker sees Tommy Davidson. So he goes over and he starts talking to Tommy Davidson while we're in the boarding area waiting to board. So me, Kev, and Josh walk up, and Kev being messy, right? Kev was like, because we're right by Tommy now. He's like, hey, ToHere, look, it's Tommy Davidson. I was like, I don't fuck with that nigga. Loud. Big everybody here. 6-person radius. Just going back 6 people, everybody heard it. I was very vocal about it. And then another time on a plane, I'm sitting down, and Tommy comes on. He walks past me. He drops his bags off, and he comes back, and he kneels down next to me. He was like, listen, bro, you know what I was trying to say the last time is like comedy is, it's like a race. I mean, it's not a race, it's a marathon. So you just got to keep at it. Boom, boom, boom. Like, he really tried to connect and, like bury the hatchet, but I was still petty. And I was like, yeah, you should probably go back to your seat. They about to put the seatbelt sign on.
They gave you a Nipsey Hussle speech,
bro.
And you just...
Come on, bro.
I wasn't ready to let it go yet, man. I wasn't ready to let it go yet. So.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It sounds like some light skin activity. You was being
see here, that's the cop out. I can't stand that bullshit.
Bro,
y'all running that light skin cop
see
out.
how you
on
acting?
everything.
You ain't even
when we
involved
stand
in
on
this.
business,
Look
we
at this.
standing on it.
Stand on
Look at this.
business.
All right, bet. Let's see how you feel when the roles get reversed.
Lance, you see this? He ain't even involved that he hurt. Light
That's
skin
what I'm
activity.
You know what?
That's
Here's the thing.
that
Here's the
Kraft
thing.
macaroni energy.
I won't take any slander, especially light skin slander, from somebody from Minnesota.
Well, I'm from Wisconsin.
You know what? So whatever you gotta say, first of all your comments should be being submitted to the black delegate for your state, and then it should come from them. Okay, so you set your Minnesotan ass up. Okay, you speak fluent Amy. You speak fluent Sarah. We black. We blacker than you, even though you dark skinned. So you
Can I just say something?
Minnesota ass up. You couldn't say nigga till you left the state. You just started saying nigga 4 years ago.
This is a lot. Just because you grew up in poverty does not mean that I can't have an opinion on black issues. My life was all right, and I'm from Wisconsin, sir.
Wisconsin, Minnesota, neither one of them motherfuckers matter. Come on. When you left, the black population dropped to 1. You left your mom there by herself to chase your foolish ass dream. You feel good about yourself, Denny Love?
I'm starting to agree with Tommy Davidson. You a bitch. I don't like you either. I agree with him. I'm gonna DM him. Like, ain't ToHere a piece of shit? Me and Tommy. Now you're my guy. When people ask me like what comics you want to hear more.
Let me tell you something. The only reason people know what Wisconsin is because T-Pain rhymed it with mansion. That's the only reason we know where that goofy shit is on the map. We looked over Wisconsin. We laughed at it. It was a myth. Even in geography class, nobody had any questions about Wisconsin. It's not a real place. Okay? It's not.
If it produced Denny Love, then I fucks with that place.
What you say?
What, Lance?
I said if it produced Denny, then I fuck with that place.
Do you see that black love? You see what happens? You
have no idea who you've just aligned yourself with.
I know.
That's like making a deal with the devil. You was like, yeah, man, let's do it. Next thing you know, like, yeah, I can give you success. It just costs half your soul, half of my soul. What is
I would never take half
soul
of my soul. It's all or nothing with me. I'm on Suge Nighttime.
Yeesh. Yeesh.
All
different.
Damn, I really didn't know where Wisconsin was. I'm like, damn, that's you're right. You called it a myth. ToHere, you're right. That is a myth of a place.
That is strictly a when the police gotta hide you.
Protective custody.
No, you're not gonna say they relocate people to my. No, you're not gonna do that.
They said,
Like, where can we put them? Arizona? Nah. Arizona's kind of popping right now. What about Wisconsin? Perfect. Nobody even fucking knows where Wisconsin is. This is great.
That's where Henry Hill at.
There's
Henry
a lot
Hill,
of dope.
Tupac, Elvis, all of them chilling in Wisconsin. They don't even lock their front door. Nobody's fucking walking around in Wisconsin.
You should lock your front door. Dahmer's from Wisconsin. That's not a good thing. I shouldn't have. I'm claiming that like
look, hey man,
like he y'all Jordan.
All your celebrities.
Yeah, nigga, that was one of the
Claim
biggest Netflix shows all time. Dahmer.
You feel
from
me?
Wisconsin.
And people gotta quit acting like Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't the first person eating ass. Everybody eating ass now got that from Dahmer. You feel me? Dahmer was really about it. Y'all out here licking ass because y'all nasty. Dahmer was really eating ass. Knife and fork. Steak sauce and all. Yeah, he really eating it. Y'all playing around. He wasn't playing no games. He was really getting the full nourishment. You feel me? So he see a young man or woman, whatever he was, you know what I mean, in the mood for that day.
He was eating man ass. It was man ass.
Eating man ass. And he like, damn, he got a fat ass.
Sit on down, Denny. Come on and get your blessing. Sit on down. Get your blessing.
Y'all looking like, damn, he got a fat ass. She got a fat ass. And y'all just want to squeeze it and smack it and lick it. No, he trying to really eat that thing. He really looking at that ass like, yo, I can eat off that for at least 4, 5, 6 days. You know what I mean?
This
like Thanksgiving turkey.
Remember y'all had just aligned? He was like, yo, yeah, this is my dog. Remember that right there?
That's your people, bro. That's your man's.
That's your man's right there.
I'm just telling, I mean, if we're going to be honest, you got to eat the booty like groceries. He stood on business. Like groceries. Like groceries. Ate it. Refrigerated it. Kept it for later.
In the house, nigga.
From the con. I just like people who really about what they say. You feel me? Dahmer.
Stand on business. Denny stand on business.
Support all that, but I'm saying everybody out here eating ass, and he really was eating it, and y'all make him a villain because y'all playing around with it.
Yeah, didn't he like his ass getting eaten? That's when I first met him. The first night I met him, he did a joke about his ass getting eaten. Right, Denny? Remember?
And y'all wasn't even doing stand up. That was the crazy part.
Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
What a log out. So here, how long you say we about to be doing this? I don't want to be here no more. This has become. This is out of hand. I feel. Can we get back? You know, I feel like as comedians, you should also be acting as well. I feel like, you know, it's important that we get back to the original topic.
Yeah.
Because that's information that I feel people need to know. Does anybody have anything on that topic?
I just as I digress, I do want to give the homie Young Deuces out. Young Deuces, you know you are excluded from all Wisconsin slander because Milwaukee is a black gym in my opinion. But Denny's not from Milwaukee. Denny is from some suburban area, and Denny's parents have a real good marriage, and you know,
my dad was a drug addict, so don't put me. My life was hard. Okay,
drug addict they're resourceful because when they don't have the money, they're gonna find it. They always have something to sell you. Okay, they're fast. Okay, energetic, elusive from police and responsibilities. So he's motivated, right?
And them niggas can dance.
He's on a resume, Denny. It's all about perspective, brother. I think you were too hard on the man.
I don't.
Nah, you make some great points to hear.
Yo, not to hear.
You make
too far, bro. Too far.
No, it's not far enough. See, once again, people got to stop acting like crackheads didn't invent the garage sale. You know what I mean? when it's time to smoke and you like, yo, I gotta get high. I ain't got no money. They look around the house and say, we don't need this TV. We don't need this Super Nintendo. I don't even need this other kid.
Blender?
This
what are we
toaster?
doing? What are we, a restaurant?
Why is
One
my
skillet.
nephew here? Get him out of here. How much you what you want for a boy? Look, he got strong teeth. Look at this jaw. He can work. Get him out of here.
How many times have you been in a barbershop and a crackhead came in with that grocery bag full of delights? Okay, you don't know what's inside of it. Could be a pair of clippers. Okay, could be car keys to a car he just stole. It doesn't matter. What matters is you gonna get a good deal on it. It don't matter if what you got in that bag is $10,000 or $100. For 20, it can be yours.
So here it matters when it's your dad selling the stuff.
So just sounds like to me you don't respect entrepreneurs, because as an entrepreneur you got to understand we're not guaranteed health care, life insurance, anything. He's out there getting it how he can. He got it from the mud, stood on business. Okay, concrete still on his feet because that's how much he dug himself out. He's about that life.
Yeah,
resilient is the word for the day.
Why you got a son who don't respect his hustle?
Yeah, I had crackhead uncles too. You think you're the only one with crackheads?
I'm gonna get you some more one day.
My crackhead uncles wore their badge proudly. Okay, you couldn't insult him and be like, "You a crackhead?" He'd be like, "So, I know you jealous."
It's a lot of jealousy in the crackhead community.
You jealous that you're not a crackhead? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a lot of jealousy. It's a lot of hating that go on in the crackhead community.
Let's not act like crackheads haven't brought us joy. Okay? Crackheads bring joy during the barbershop when they're selling stuff. You see them out running, be like, oh, look, he's stealing again, right? You laugh about it with your friends. That's a good 20, 30-minute laugh. And there's going to be a call back a week later. Remember when we saw John running through this nigga running with full speed with a big back TV? What? That's a hilarious sight. Who doesn't want to see that? Somebody running full speed, barefoot on the street with a big back TV. Got the wire in their mouth. They look like a racehorse.
Rest in peace, Ezel.
Ezel was a crackhead.
You ever bought anything from a crackhead?
Denny, turn around. Turn around, Denny. Let me see the revelation. I want to see your face when you just realize that I made sense. Turn around.
I'm mad. He said, "Rest in peace, Ezel." Like he don't know the Mount Rushmore of crackheads. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all?
A whole lot, man. We chose to do this as a living with no guarantee of anything.
This is insane.
It is, man.
I tell y'all niggas my trauma, and this is what y'all did with it.
That ain't trauma. You know all of our parents was crackheads. Have you ever listened to Tupac?
Not only that, you're welcome. Because at some point, I guarantee a part of this, or you change your perspective, is going to make it on stage. That's what we do as comics. We take our traumatic experiences, we look at it from a different perspective, and we share it with people to find a common ground. Because everybody somewhere in their family is a crackhead, or they had a friend of the family turn crackhead. So we share these traumatic experiences to build a rapport with our audience. So if anything, I feel like you should be saying thank you to ToHere and Lance. You guys gave me a different perspective. I didn't even think about it like that. My father was an entrepreneur.
I'm not ever gonna say that to you. No.
You're just selfish.
Let me ask you a question, Denny.
A good thing.
Has anything ever come up missing in your house?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So I remember, look, and this is gonna sound like a joke, but I promise you this is really happening. You remember back in the day? I know you gonna remember, Cleo, because you're a video game dude like myself, or at least back in the day. There was no memory cards. Mm-hmm. So you just had to keep playing.
Right.
And whatever you stopped off at, that was it. So we would like pause the game, but turn the TV off. Right? So like if we got to a far level, you gotta pause the game, turn the TV off, you come back to it, and that's that. You know what I mean? No
Yep.
continues, none of that. You got unless you got to start from scratch. So I remember one time I did that. I'm playing Mario. Mario or Sonic. It's Mario. I pause it, turn it off, come back home from school, and my Nintendo was gone. It's not coming back. It's gone. You know the explanation I got? I'm like ecstatic. I said, yo, I paused the game. He told me Mario got tired of waiting for me and left. I promise you this happened. Mario got sick of waiting for you and he had shit to do. Mario gone.
He said these appointments are building up. I gotta get back to work.
Mario gotta go.
That's
Pause
so
the
funny,
game,
bro.
turn the TV off. I'm gone. I'm thinking I'm gonna come back because you made it far. You remember some levels in Mario was like unbeatable. Not necessarily Mario, Sonic. It was like, bro, how do you get past that? And you finally get past it, you like, oh my goodness. I can't wait to come home. And Mario left. I ain't seen that nigga since, honestly.
My uncle stole some crack from my other uncle. And I had already talked to my uncle about selling crack to my other uncle. And my uncle was like, he gonna buy that shit for somewhere. I'd rather he buy it from me because at least I know what's in my shit. My uncle stole this crack from my other uncle. My uncle got home, found the crack missing, went straight to my uncle. It's like, I know you stole my shit. Give me my shit back. He's like, you think I keep crack? You think I keep crack? He was like, give me my motherfucking money. He's like, nigga, long as I owe you, you would never be broke. Real words from my uncle to my uncle.
Wow. You think I keep crack is a legendary line.
Crack?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And he meant that shit with everything.
What? You think I keep crack? Shit go.
That's the point,
It's
though.
gone, nigga, it's gone.
You ain't stockpiling crack. Crack is an immediate drug. Like weed, you'll have that for a couple of days, you spread it out, have a couple of drugs. Crack is immediate. There's no savoring the moment and spreading it out.
That line, someone in the chat said it. That is movie worthy. I cannot wait for the scene in which we have that on film. That is crazy. That's a hell of a line.
It's hilarious.
What was the line about the money, ToHere? What was the line about the money?
He said, long as I owe you, you'll never be broke.
Like, what type of logic is that?
That's a great logic.
It's great
logic. I've heard that line a bunch of times, but I didn't know it was originated by crackheads. And once again, see, crackheads are American heroes that do not get the credit in this country, and I'm sick of it.
You know what's crazy about crackheads? They be living a long time. Like you see people do heroin, they be up out of here, meth, they be gone. Crackheads, crackheads who've been crackheads since you was a kid.
Resilient. I told you that was the word of the day, baby.
Listen, man, I was sad when I seen the end of the snowfall, and then I realized Franklin gonna be all right. Franklin gonna be all right. I don't know about Wanda because she got off the stuff. When you get off the stuff, you be dying.
Yeah.
But when you stay on it,
you gotta have a moderate regimen of how much crack you use. No more than 4 to 5 rocks a week, and you'll be all right with that.
Hey, a nigga said I ain't never seen a crackhead with the flu.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Man, what they putting in there?
Do you know one crackhead who was concerned about COVID?
No.
Do you think Bobby Brown cared?
I don't know one crackhead now, though. I would be hard pressed to find a crackhead now. I mean, I know they're out there. I
I wouldn't go looking for them, and I don't know any personally now.
Because ever since you start getting money, you don't be in the streets no more. That's your problem. You don't be.
No, it stopped before the money came. It stopped before the money came. It's more so now. But yeah, it stopped before the money came.
You gotta keep a crackhead in your vicinity to keep you humble.
No. That's why I iron my own clothes. And every now and then I get a hankering for a bologna sandwich, and I go to Ralph's. But I don't go.
You said you
order
iron your
something
own
from
clothes?
Ralph's, and then they deliver it, and that keeps me humble. Bologna, hot dog gas stations. I mean, gas station hot dogs, and ironing my own clothes keeps me humble.
Can I confess something very personal to y'all, and I don't want no judgment?
Sure,
I can't promise that.
No judgment.
I'm not gonna say that I'm wild, like I'll be eating macaroni cheese and out the box and all that type of shit. What I'm saying is, I have not ironed clothes in probably about 8 years, at least.
So, are you putting them in the dryer, or hanging them in the bathroom while you take a shower? What's your method of knocking wrinkles out?
All my clothes hang up, and I put them on.
So you get dressed like a chick. You expect your curves to press off the wrinkles.
Wow,
that's what you're saying.
No.
Like I mean, my wife does that. She gets dressed. She's like, "You think I should iron these jeans?" And she puts them on, and her curves fill it out. So that's what you do.
Listen, I know this hippie nigga ain't. Listen, check this out.
Listen, this hippie nigga irons though. This hippie nigga irons. You just confess to putting on clothes, and your jeans and your blouses fit so well you don't have to iron.
Are them blouses?
Last shirt I saw you in, the cut was to your belly button. I saw both.
I shop at Forever 21, but it's a small men's department. No, it is. It's a small men's department at Forever 21.
Blouse. It had lace. It had lace on it.
Listen, man. Look, can we be friends? Y'all be ironing?
I iron.
Go ahead, Danny. Go ahead, Dean.
Oh, you steam? This nigga is bougie. I don't dry all my shirts. So some shirts you have to iron if you just hang them up and
hang them up because they're gonna dry.
Yeah. You dry everything?
No.
I don't.
Y'all own irons?
I own an iron board. We have a in-house steamer. We have a travel steamer.
Damn. Am I tripping? I should. So you don't iron, you just steam. Everybody steaming? That's the new way?
No. I iron too. I have one iron and I have two steamers.
Now, I co-sign both of these products, man. Go get y'all this. When you travel,
you got Windex for your clothes?
Say that again.
You got Windex for your clothes?
Look, I don't like you. So here's what happened. I was on road. We were on tour, and I had I had a white T-shirt, and I went to iron it, and that hotel iron,
water came out, got it brown,
destroyed the white tee. So I was like, never again. So boom, I started traveling with a travel-sized steamer.
Mm-hmm.
They work every now and then. Sometimes the wrinkles is too tough, so boom, don't use that. But then I found this stuff. Yo, co-sign it all day.
So do you spray it before you fold it in your clothes, or you spray it and then let it hang up?
Get it out your suitcase, put it on a hanger, spray it, pull it, stretch it just around the sides. Boom, wrinkles gone.
So you don't even have to do nothing, just the spray.
Nope. Start working smarter, bro. The old ways is done. Technology done caught up. Trust me.
So you say spray that and the wrinkles go away?
Go away.
I got this white woman who needs that for her face. Show me that again. She looked like a sexy leaf, but show me the thing again. Hold on. Yo, Mildred. Oh, what is it called?
Hey, listen, here's the thing. Laz is acting silly, but old white women love this nigga, bro. Old white women be on Laz.
They love us all. They love us all. Take advantage.
They do.
Don't leave me out here by myself. They love us all.
No, they do.
Oh, we know, Mr. Wisconsin. We know your ass.
I've been known to have a white or two.
Yeah, you keep you
I
a
can
nice little
imagine.
Samantha. Keep
They
you a
call
nice
me the
little
White
Petra.
Whisperer, and I'm on a white man tour too.
And you got the safe black afro too. You don't have like the Ron Taylor big ass afro. You got the safe, well-groomed afro. Yeah, oh boy, you gonna get you. You gonna get
you don't got the Black Panther, you got the Carolina Panther. It's much different.
Sweetie Caroline. Bum, bum, bum.
This nigga could be a quarterback.
It's all calculated. I'm the entry level nigga. Like when white women want to just jump in the water a little bit, they come to me. They don't go to Lance first. They come this way.
Yeah.
I'm right in the middle.
Yeah.
So who's the celebrity they tell you look like the most? That's the most off.
That's the most off. Interesting.
Derek Luke.
100%.
A lot of people say Kane from Menace to Society.
That's very racist.
Nah, that's actually spot on. You actually
really?
look like that nigga. You do favor him.
People say
that. I don't see Tyron Turner. I see the Black Power Ranger.
Okay.
Walter? You look like Walter?
Walter, I see Walter.
Hey, did y'all know that nigga only got 4 fingers?
Yes.
I knew when he was on the Power Rangers. I knew when he was on the Power Rangers.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Because I went to watch them have these kids. What was it? The Fox Kids Club thing, and they used to do them. They would go from city to city, and one day the Power Rangers were there, and he was doing a signing, and as he was signing his name, he had his hands like that, and I saw it, and I was like, "How do they tape the glove down when he makes a fist?" I was so confused. Cleo, I had so many questions.
How long have you known this information, Cleo? This seems like something you would have known a long time ago.
Since jump. I found that out by the time they got to the Ninja. By the time they got to the Ninja Power Rangers, that's when he wasn't one anymore. So then you start research. Oh, well, how come they didn't? The original Power Rangers didn't come back. And you found out, he don't have one of the fingers. But to here's logic behind taping down a glove is wild.
Because he would be like, "It's morphin' time," right? But it would be like, "It's morphin' time," and like, you see that finger, the glove be up. And then it's like, "Fuck, we got it in another cut. We got to do something about this, guys. We got to do something about this."
No, this is too far.
Mastodon. Mastodon.
Laugh on camera, Denny.
You're out of control, bro. You're out of control. I have a brand to keep up. I don't need people to see me laughing at this stuff.
Yo,
I'm trying to be global.
Let me tell you something.
This is a dangerous place.
Walter is my friend. I got his number in my phone.
Actually?
In real life.
You need to clip this up and send it to him and show him how you be acting.
He know I'm
you
a
ain't
fool.
a real friend.
He know I'm a fool.
Walter is cool. We shot a video back when they had the sketch house and all that. I met him. He was super chill. Gave me a high 4. He a good dude, man. Super cool.
Keep it together, Denny. Keep it together. Keep it together, Denny.
Don't do it.
Don't break.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Mastodon. Triceratops. Pterodactyl. It's morphin' time. I have so many questions about Power Rangers that have never got answered. Like Angel Grove, what was their city budget? These niggas are getting into, destructive matches every week. And the next week, that building is rebuilt. What is their city budget, nigga?
But that's all superheroes. When you think about the amount of damage that they do save in the world, it's like, how y'all operating like this?
Bro,
What is he doing? What's happening?
How did they keep their grades up?
ToHere, what's happening?
You gotta ignore it sometimes.
Hair?
Listen,
What's
you gotta
happening?
ignore
What?
it sometimes.
You look like Holiday Heart. You remember that movie? This nigga. This nigga Mike.
He knew exactly what you were talking about. So you just gonna let them play with the products. You just gonna sit up there and let them play with the products. You're encouraging it.
I think he finna get that put in there. Are you getting that put in there when this hang up?
Nah, because I know how the haters gonna hate. You feel me? So I'm gonna just.
Lance, you got to get under the dryer. Is that what's going on? She just killing time.
Yeah, bro. Nah, we good.
Okay,
we good. Yeah. I gotta get under
the dryer. I completely forgot about this Holiday Heart movie. I'm like, wait a minute.
Unlock the memory, didn't I?
This was directed by Robert Townsend.
This nigga says side tooth tiger. Fuck you, Wonder Man.
Why did he even do that?
You had to take that one ToHere. That one came. That one was coming for you, bro. That bullet was sent.
Brilliant.
Just unnecessary too.
Tiger.
Why do they treat you this way?
Shout out
nigga. How about this? When I was talking about your dad, somebody was like, "Fight back, Denny. Tell him to tell you about his kidnapping." I was like, "Whoa, guys, that was."
Wait, what? You got kidnapped?
I got kidnapped, but I didn't know I was being kidnapped. I thought niggas just caught me lacking.
What? I don't know if we even have time to get into that, but what are you even talking about?
Like how
ToHere, you done lived a life, boy. You done lived a life.
Yeah.
Lance, I can't have this conversation with you looking like this. This is very distracting.
How do I look? What's that? You don't like my face?
You started 4 different sentences and finished none of them. I look like you started. You don't like the way that the 36.
You think I'm holding on to crack?
Speak.
As long as I owe you, ain't never gonna be broke then. Oh. Mario up and left. Mario ain't got time for you to be waiting around. He got mushrooms and shit.
This is amazing. This is amazing. This needs to be a character that you gotta be. When we talk about, would y'all put Holiday Heart on the Mount Rushmore crackheads? Because she died by hers. She died for the cause.
You know what's crazy? I've never seen Holiday Heart. I've seen in its entirety. I've seen pieces like in passing while it was on BET, I think, but I've never sat down and watched the movie.
Me neither. I've
Being
always
raised with such an unattractive woman, I was like, I can't buy it.
Yeah,
can't buy
but
it.
That movie was touching. That movie was touching. And you know that nigga he went to Juilliard. Like he's a real thespian.
Really? I didn't know that.
He went to Juilliard. Like real trained
you don't need those skills for Mission Impossible. I'm just more familiar with him in Mission Impossible than anything else. In Mission Impossible, Ethan.
Baby boy.
It was one baby boy. It's 9 Mission Impossibles.
Fair enough.
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
You gotta think about the team, Ethan.
Yeah. Ethan. Just looking bloated too.
Hey, how much you think he's gotten in total from the Arby's commercials up to this point?
On purpose.
But them commercials don't be paying like they used to, though.
Not like they used to. I was just having this conversation with someone, Denny.
Yeah, bro. I remember when I was in theater school, if you book like a national McDonald's commercial, you set for years. Nowadays,
but you know what? That it really depends on that commercial too. So, like Jake from Allstate, that guy he ate because the commercial was funny and it wasn't. it was evergreen, so they could play that during Christmas time. They could play that any of the holidays throughout the year, right? You get somebody that like I said the commercial I did with Chase. I did print, TV, cable, and internet. But the commercial wasn't like popping like that. It was good. They sent out, placards and stuff like that. But it wasn't, so it ran the typical span of a commercial, 3 to 4 months. But if that shit hitting and they hit your manager or your agent up and was like, yeah, we want to renew this, that's when you know that motherfucker hit. That's when you know it's hitting. Or if you're the face of a brand like Khleo or the new Allstate guy, then you eat. You can't do like Khleo has a ridiculous contract. She can't change her name. I'm sorry, not her name. She can't change her hair. She can't get any new visible tattoos. When you're the face of a brand like that, they impose very strict guidelines on you because you are what they're banking on for the next 3 to 4 years. That character, as long as it keeps doing well.
Yeah. But the actor industry is struggling because now big name actors be doing commercials. Back in the day, you be like a Samuel Jackson level actor doing a regular commercial. Nowadays, bro, everybody doing it.
It's different though, because it's like I was having this discussion with my little brother, and when you think of back in the day auditioning for like commercials, right? It was a full on cattle call. Like you'd come in, 7 people into the room at the same time, say the line, do your profiles, leave. Right? They would go through thousands of people just to do that.
Yeah.
It makes more sense now, in my opinion, right? To create the brand, create yourself to be just as valuable as the brand, so that the way the brands that you would have been doing the auditions for the commercials for, they're coming straight to you for you to promote them instead of you having to go through the cattle call situation. You know what I mean? Like you've now built yourself to a level of platform where everything we just named, from Allstate to McDonald's to KFC, like, bro, you don't have to go do the audition for the commercial anymore. They want to be able to use your platform that you built to promote them. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, that's so hard to do, Cleo. Everybody ain't coming like you, baby. That's difficult.
Okay. I understand that. I understand that. You say it's difficult, right? But at the same time, it's also just about perspective. Yes, I may have, because I've been doing it since I was 5 years old, right? I knew what I wanted to do at 5. All I knew, I told my mom I just wanted to be an actor. That's all I told her. And we've been on the journey ever since. So I've seen the business in every single different way. As you mentioned, it's like, commercials don't pay the same. No, they don't. Why? Because they no longer have to put that commercial and only focus on ad space and TV. When you just brought up all the old school, like all these actors, A-listers doing commercials now. Remember back in the day, we used to have like a random Brad Pitt commercial in Japan?
Yeah.
Like stuff we would never see until they randomly showed it like in a like, oh, did you guys know this, on some weird entertainment stuff? Those commercials and those brand deals no longer exist. Why? Because the internet. Regency, we can go see everything that they're watching over there too. So the business has changed as a whole. You have to make yourself the valuable market, not waiting for them to make you the valuable thing, unless you can lock in like a brand deal like the State Farms, like the Jake, or like the Khleo from what she has. Progressive.
To circle back on what you initially started your question with at the beginning, at the top of the show, me and Kev and I think 3 other guys went out for this role on TBS, and it was 5 guys, 5 girls, and it came down to me and Kev. And when Kev tell you, when I walked in the room, he was like, damn, this nigga ToHere here. Because that's what I do. I love hosting. I can talk with anybody. Like, I'm really nice with this shit. And it came down to me and Kev, and I'm nothing against his talent or his ability to perform on camera. But from a business standpoint, I got 338,000 on Instagram. Kev got 1.2 million. He got probably 3.5 million across all platforms. Yeah. It just makes more sense to go with him. So tapping back into your question, like if you just decide to do one thing and just be a comedy purist, and then unless you get recognized within the first 6 months of your journey, it is going to be a very long and frugal path, because you need the following. That matters. Kevin Hart really changed it for comics too, or people with followings, because you have now the option to say, hey, I'll take this amount, but if you want me to promote it on my social that has X amount, then I need this too. And the agents are taking that into consideration as well, because you are the brand.
Here, can I ask you this? How did y'all finesse all of y'all getting on that Spectrum joint?
Kev had a relationship with Spectrum from the jump. His brother met the right people, and they did a commercial or two initially. And then by the third one, I think he had brought Tony in, and then he brought me in on the fourth one. And
That's
so Ron came in. Huh?
That's a crazy amount of pull to be like, hey, hire my niggas too. That's
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So we've done at this point about 10 spots for Spectrum, and Ron was in the last two. So wow. Denny, people are saying they want to hit your Cash App. So that you got a Cash App you can put up there?
Yeah, of course. Damn, that's love. I'll put it in there.
I'll change it for you. What's your Cash App?
It's Denzel, or it's just Denny Love.
Okay, hold on, wait.
You brought up
he almost gave us his government. It's Denzel Cornelius the third, son of a crackhead from Wisconsin.
Now don't go nowhere, Denzel. Come on back, baby. Listen, that's how you knew he grew up in Wisconsin, because he didn't want to go by Denzel. He didn't want to go by.
I tell you why. There's a story behind that.
Come on.
Story behind that. Hit us with it.
Well, I went to theater school. I went to one of the top theater schools in the country. I don't mean to flex, but I'm flexing. And when I moved to LA, I was going by Denzel Love. But as y'all know, Denzel, that name is so prolific that my whole life I never even felt like it was my name. It's like, especially when I started acting, it's like being a singer and your name is Beyonce. It's like nobody's equating you with that name. So I remember my first role I booked in LA. I think it was The Neighborhood with Cedric the Entertainer, a little co-star role. Mm-hmm. I got to set, I'm geeked. I'm like, man, it's my first role in LA. And a PA comes up to me and it's like, are you Denzel? I was like, yeah, I was feeling myself. They were like, oh my God, it's so funny. I was looking at the call sheet and I saw Denzel and I almost had a heart attack. And then I was like, oh, Denzel Love. And I was just like, isn't that funny? And I was like, so, bruh, it's just like my whole life, I never felt like that was my name. Anytime I meet somebody, what's up? I'm Denzel. Oh, like Denzel Washington. So I'm like, bruh, I can't be an actor and a comedian trying to come up in this game having that name. It's never been my name. I gotta make my own. So I had to switch it.
I never liked Robert.
Your name is Robert?
Sounds like he does taxes. So in high school, right after high school, I started going by ToHere, my middle name, because I did not like Robert. And another backstory behind that is I always wanted to be a junior, right? Up until maybe like 8th grade. I just wanted to feel connected to my dad. He wasn't in my life, so I wanted to feel like I had something if I was a junior. So I was furious with my mom that she didn't name me exactly like him, so I could have been a junior. And then I found the book that she got her middle name. I got my middle name from ToHere, which means clean and pure. It's an Arabic name and a West African tribal name as well. And once I found that out, did the research on it, I fell in love with the name, and that's why I got it tatted on my neck, because I wanted everybody to know that I was proud of my name. So those two reasons are why I started going by ToHere.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Remember how I found out your name ToHere? You know how people always want to feel like they know you better than everybody else? I don't even know if you noticed. I was on a flight, and the flight attendant was just talking to me, and she was like, "Oh, you in show business? Oh, okay, yeah. One of my friends I went to high school with is a comedian." I said, "Oh, word." And then I said, "What's his name?" She said, "Oh, Robert Moore." And I said, "Yeah, I don't know that nigga, man. So he probably ain't shit on stage." She's like, "Oh, he go by ToHere." And I said, "You talking about ToHere?"
Was it a Southwest flight?
You know it was.
So it's my homegirl Sierra, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, like, she worked for them.
Yeah, she's
I know exactly who it was.
No, my boy. Thank you. Yeah, can we get my hair right? Yeah, thank you. No, just get it because it's in the
It's about that time for us to go ahead and wrap up. Anyways, 11:30. Cleo, you wanted to say something before we go? Go ahead.
Man, just to touch on Denny's thing about his name.
There we go.
Now it makes me the young actor who his name is Denzel Whitaker. He played exactly. So I've always been curious about his take on the business, having his first name be Denzel, and then having done a movie with Denzel Washington, and then his last name being Whitaker, having done a movie with Forrest Whitaker. So I've been very curious. I'm like, yo, how did he see that as a young black man in this entertainment industry, having two prolific names attached to his? And then even we touch on, real government names. My government name is Khalid. So I'm going to auditions as a young man, and they're just murdering and butchering the name, calling me into the rooms. They can't figure out how to say the name. So I just took the KH out of my first name and the LEO out of my middle name, which is my dad's name, Leon, and it's been Cleo ever since.
Wait, so what's your first name?
How do you feel?
Khalid.
Wait. I've never heard this before. What is it, Khalid?
Khalid, Khaled, just like Khaled, but just with one more E.
Wow.
Your name is Khalid? Let me tell you something. You definitely don't have white parents.
Khalid, that's a black ass name.
That's a black ass name. Yes. I never knew that, Cleo. Thank you so much for sharing that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time for us to go ahead and wrap up. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Lance kick it off. This is a chance for you to tell people what they can look out for. If you got anything coming up, any new shows, any shows on TV or anything like that, going to anybody's city. And also if anybody hits your Cash App, you can thank them right now.
I can't get to my Cash App because I'm doing this from my phone, but anybody who sent me anything, I sincerely appreciate you. It means the world. You didn't have to do anything, so anything you did is just a blessing. I got a bunch of stuff going on. I just shot a new special. Thank you.
Let's go.
I got this hair on in the special, and it's done. We like 96% done with the edits. I got one like real big surprise that we gotta finish, and that's gonna be dope. I don't even want to get into it, but you'll see it when it come out. So just follow me on all the social media, Sir Lance Woods on everything. You go to there, the website. I'm still torn. I'm in Richmond, Virginia right now. Next week I'll be somewhere else. Week after that I'll be somewhere else. So just pull up when I'm there. You know what I mean? As they say, don't meet me there, beat me there. You understand me? And follow me on all the stuff. Sir Lance Woods. God bless y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, More Mob. You know what I mean? For y'all, you know what I mean? Showing love. You know what I mean? All the boosters. You know what I mean? The radio stations. You know what I mean? California love. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Keep going back. You know what I mean?
All right, Cleo. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, Cleo. Go ahead and
on the ground level. You know what I'm talking about? Putting in that real work. You know what I mean? Everybody talking about what they talking about. You know what I mean? Shout out to the month. You know what I mean? They're out here doing their thing. You feel me? Shout out to the real ones, you know what I mean, on the yard, you know what I mean, doing their time, who ain't told them.
I muted him, don't worry about it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Stop.
He's still going. ToHere, thank you so much for having me as always, man. I got the text at like 11 o'clock at night last night, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'm in. It's always a blast coming on here, man. You always have amazing guests, and I love the fact that we get a chance to joke, but also share knowledge between all these different people that you have on there. So that's really cool, man. Thank you guys for watching the Cash App. Really do appreciate it. We got a really, really big stream coming up on Twitch this week on the day after the Video Game Awards. So on December 8th, make sure you guys tune in twitch.tv/Khleo Thomas. Great big partnership that I'm getting ready to announce. So I'll see you guys on December 8th, twitch.tv/Khleo Thomas. Hit my Instagram for more information. Thanks, ToHere.
There it is. Denny Love.
This nigga Lance is still going. Different. Hilarious, man. I can't wait to see that special. More Mob, thank y'all for having me. ToHere, people don't know, man, he was one of the first dudes to take me on tour or take me to do a date with him, and that meant a lot to me then. I didn't know him well, but he just showed me love when he saw me do a set, and I'm like, man, I looked up to the dude, so still do. So it was dope. And ever since then, man, it's crazy to see the momentum. So I've been on tour. If y'all hit me on IG, Denny Love, you can find me. All tour dates, everything. And yeah, man, appreciate everybody for having me. This has been fun. Y'all ruined my life a little bit and really made me think about how crack might improve my life.
Hey,
so
man,
I appreciate everybody.
Man. Get your wrongs right. Call him, tell him thank you.
I need to tell my dad, I appreciate everything that crack did for you. So thank y'all for having me, man. And Cleo, bro, you're a legend too, man. I hope we get to work together someday.
Love, brother, for sure, for sure. Can't wait for the day.
Thank y'all so much for
Like,
pulling
it was
up there
just-
and watching another
And
episode.
Cleo wasn't no psychic. You know what I mean? This the real Cleo. The other Cleo was a fake ass psychic, and we don't respect that.
Thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in, man, and watching another episode. We're starting on the edits for Wording is Hard. That should be out at the top of the year, maybe around the end of quarter 1. Dive into DMs is out right now. Please check that out, man. That's me and Roxy. It's just a good ass time. And then we're looking to start filming more to the story with the kid, depending on her work schedule. You know what I'm saying? The kid got a job now, baby. You know what I'm saying? She out here doing a thing. And we got some more things in the pipeline we're looking forward to right before Christmas. Right before Christmas, we're going to release my prank show. It will be on the Kev on Stage Studio app. I got 4 fire episodes for y'all. It took a year to get these episodes because it took a lot of planning. And with our budget, we had to bake a lot of the shoots within shoots. So it was a lot of organizing. It was a lot, people. It was a lot. But when you see these episodes, I think you're going to be so appreciative of the content and the time it took. What I tell you, you will not be disappointed. I'm very excited about it. The name of the show is called Tagged. It's going to be amazing. That's all I can say. I don't want to give a lot away, but it is going to be phenomenal. So look out for that right before Christmas. The show Tagged. We're going to try to, I don't know if they're going to drop all 4 episodes at one time or they're going to release them at a weekly rate, but be looking out for that. The show's called Tagged. It's going to be fire. Also, the Christmas/New Year's party is going to be December 6th. If you're not following my event page, it's just a good time. It's just the first letter of each word on Instagram, IJAGT. You can find it there. You have to follow the page because it is a private page, because we do like to kind of curate the vibe and the atmosphere there. So we're very selective of the people that we invite, but it's going to be phenomenal as hell. Lance is still talking. And I just want to point that out. Why are you
trying to sound sexy? Is my question. We got the void and we got the tag.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Listen,
follow the show.
Light skin mode activated. The face wipe, you know what I'm saying?
I got freckles, but they blend in with my glasses, and then my beard is gingery. Man, just use your regular voice. That's something.
So thank y'all so much for tuning in and tapping into a real one again. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? On my Dom Kennedy shit. They fuck with us. We'll see you next week on another episode of Zoom with the Homies. Thank y'all so much. We might take a break the last 2 weeks of the year so people can just relax, and I don't want to be hitting people up while they might be traveling like that. So thank y'all so much for watching. We got at least 1 or 2 more.
And why did they
Love
kick
y'all,
out the
and I'll see y'all
Rockets
next
coach?
time.
He can't talk to LeBron. Why would they kick him out of the game? He was